What's going on YouTube? This the Modern Man Experience back at y'all with another video. This one right here gonna be from Ask Older Men. We're gonna be talking about the lies women tell themselves sound harmless. Let's get into the video.
First thing you got to understand about most women is that a lot of them are liars and they have selective morality. So they pick and choose when they want to have integrity. Coming in at number one, because it's my favorite, is cheating. I done said this before. Women do not hate cheating. Women hate being cheated on.
Yes. You know, one of the reasons I know that a matriarchal society would never, ever function like women like to pretend it would is because deep down, women really don't like each other. They will pretend they like each other. But when you see videos like this, when women tell on themselves, you know that there's going to be massive dysfunction in a society where women reign. These are the subtle signs that women don't freaking understand about themselves. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I know they understand it about themselves. They just don't like to admit it publicly because the illusion that they have to give, the air of morality and superiority that women must give off to indicate to men that they are the chosen ones that men should have in their corner is a strong incentive for her to make you guys feel that she's, hey, I'm the best thing that you can ever get. But we know how devious women can be. So my friends, buckle up because I'm going to show you a series of women who are spilling the beans on other women. Let's get into it. So hit that like button, please, gentlemen. Subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, book a session if you need any help from the older man. These are important points that you guys have to understand about female nature. And I love when it comes out of other women's mouth because it's just not me saying it. It's women admitting to it, okay? Like she said, yeah, women don't have a problem with cheating because I can tell you, in my experience itself, even though my experience is just anecdotal, I have seen all of the men in my group growing up on the island where the majority of the women that we have been with were women who were either married or had boyfriends. Because guess where they come to have fun? Girls' trips. They come to Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Bahamas, all of the great Caribbean islands. That's where they go to have fun. And who do they have fun with? So I can tell you, I'm coming with the receipts. I'm bringing you receipts. I'm not freaking just blowing smoke out of my ass. My young days were full, absolutely packed with a whole bunch of women who have been cheating. Let it sink in a bit.
Majority of women, if you have a conversation with them, you'll find out that at some point in their life, whether they was young, old, they've been another woman, right? They've been the other woman to a man who was cheating. They had no problem being a side chick. They had no problem messing around with a man who they knew was taken. I done met so many women throughout my life. I have had to cut women off because they can't seem to stop messing with other people's men. And I don't do that, right? I don't hang around people that do that. That's a no-go for me. I don't play that. But
This is called pre-selection. Those men have already been vetted and pre-selected by other women. So those women find those men attractive already. It's already done. The work has been done. And a lot of women are naturally drawn to married men. That's why my wife has no problem with me not wearing a married ring. She has absolutely no problem with it. Because
when they see you with another girl or they know you got another woman, this is what they thinking in their head.
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
And that's a fact.
knows the nature of woman. She knows if I walk out of the house with the ring on, it doesn't make me less attractive. Women out there who have no freaking qualms of just jumping on that shit. Now they will tell the world, oh, these married men, all these married men are after me. No, it takes two. It takes two. And a lot of these women come to these married men. They're naturally drawn to men who have been taken and selected because they know that these men must have something that they should also find attractive because another woman have already found something attractive about him.
They will sit up in your face and tell you how horrible cheating is, but the truth is they only care when they the one being cheated on. And a lot of them, contrary to popular belief, don't actually hate being cheated on. They hate the embarrassment that comes with being cheated on when people find out. But if the man would cheat on her in secrecy and only him and her knew that the cheating was going on, most of them, they really don't care.
And the reason for that is deep down, women have pride. Most women have deep pride. She don't want her other friends talking about she getting cheated on and she should have some respect for herself, blah, blah. It's the other woman that she don't want to be gossiped about. But here's the thing. We've seen this experiment done many times. If a woman is being cheated on and no one else knows about it, just her and her husband, she don't have a problem. But if that man bought that lover a car or a house or something else, oh, no, that's a different story. Now that's real cheating because she wants that man for his resources more than that dick. And if he's sharing the resources with somebody else, that's a freaking no. That's when she loses it with that man. Giving some other woman some D? Nah. If no one else knows about it, she's fine. She'll recover from that. Her pride will be hurt initially because every woman thinks that her panani is the best of the best. But in reality, no, that's not how it works. But for him to give out her resources, meaning the money that he worked for that she should be getting, she will lose it on him. For sure. These are the dark secrets that women don't want to tell people. But we know that this is female nature at its finest.
Number 2, a lot of women, mistreatment, they don't hate it as long as you can compensate them for it. All right. Like you can actually mistreat them as long as the money right. They'll give up their dignity and respect for money. A lot of them can be bought. So it doesn't matter how disrespectful that man is. It don't matter how terrible he treat her as long as the compensation adds up and makes sense. Literally.
I rest my case. She summed it up perfectly. So gentlemen, all you have to do is get your money up, make sure it's behind a prenup, and make sure it's behind a trust. She knows that she can't get it, but she has access to the lifestyle when she's with you. She will shut up and do whatever the hell you tell her to do. Take whatever she gets. Because if you're improving her life and she don't see any other options out there, that's the reality of life. She don't give a shit. She only cares about security and comfort. And if she has comfort and security for her and her kids, she don't really give a shit about the D. But a woman wants the monster. She wants that guy that will put her in her place. Every woman says that. And when she steps out of line, sometimes, hey, listen, please, do not take this wrong, because I know you guys will probably clip this shit. I am not condoning hitting a woman. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a woman will tolerate it if the compensation is on par. That's all I'm saying.
Next, number 3, deadbeats. Women actually love deadbeats, right? Especially when he can give her all his time. You think that while she out going on these dates and he taking her out of the country and doing all of this stuff that she asking him, well, why you ain't spending this time with your kids? No, she don't care that he ain't spending this time with them kids. She don't care that she don't never hear him talking about going to get them kids. She don't care that she ain't never seen him talk about sending no money to them baby mamas. Only person she care about is her. All right, long as he treating her good. And if she got kids, she only cares about the treatment that he gives to her children. Biological, not biological. She only cares about her and her situation. Attention.
Money, energy, attention, and time meet. Shout out to Coach Greg Adam for that acronym. A woman is selfish by nature. She's an extractor of resources. Money, energy, attention, and time. Those are the 4 resources that she needs and she looks to extract from a man. Doesn't necessarily have to be money. As long as those 4 things are coming to her and not given to someone else, she's good with that.
Number 4, women love attention. They'll sit up and tell you and lie straight to your face and tell you that they don't do this for attention. They don't do that for attention. They absolutely love attention. They love male attention as long as it's from the man that they want the attention from. All right, it only gets questionable when it's a man that they don't like. But if it's a man that they like, absolutely. You think if her and her homegirls go out and they see a table full of fine men that they don't want to be approached and they don't want conversation had by those men? Yeah, they do. I don't care what they telling you. All right. It's the ugly dudes that's coming up and bothering them that they got a problem with. But they absolutely have no issue with attractive men shooting a shot, talking to them, conversating with them. They love that. They like attention.
That's true. I ain't trying to boast and brag, but every time I talk to a girl or I get them attention, bro, they don't never turn it down. They don't never be like, oh, get away from me. I barely get rejected by women. Like, maybe if you ask for their number, but if you're trying to get them attention and just talk to them, bro, man. And I'm tall. I'm like 6'3", bro. They be on it.
They go out of their way for attention.
Yeah, well, another thing too. Yeah, but ladies, you got to remember that if you guys are in a bunch and there's just one insecure, obese, fat, ratchet one in the bunch who knows that the man isn't there for her, and she puts up some resistance for the bunch. And why are you coming around here? What are you doing here? Why? We don't need you here. If she puts up resistance to even a good-looking man coming towards them, right? The rest of them will start to freaking mimic her behavior. They won't be as loud as she is, but they will go with her. Now, if the group was small and there was only 2 girls there or 2 women there, for example, and both of them are accommodating or is welcoming to the guy that do approach them, oh gosh, yeah, they love that shit. Even if they put up a little resistance at first, because they want to test the guy immediately to see if he's going to push, if he's there for the right reasons. We got to understand female nature, gentlemen.
They'll throw other women under the bus for attention. They'll do a lot of things to get attention. Don't believe that. And last but not least, number 5, marriage. Majority of these women absolutely wanted marriage. A lot of these women who accepted these babies in no ring, yeah, they wanted to be married. All right. When you go into the comment section of women who getting proposed to, women who get married, look at that comment section. Just full of women just wanting that to be them, wishing that had been them. All right. It just didn't end up being them. And, they'll sit up and tell you stuff like, if I wanted to be married, I could. Yeah, you could, to some loser, some ugly loser. But the man who you actually would want to be married to, no, you couldn't just be married to him because he'd actually have to ask you. And he's not doing that. You know that. We know that. The men that you want to marry you are not marrying you. So, no, you don't have the ability to marry the men that you want. You could get married. Anybody could get married. Get married to the person that you actually want to be married to is a completely different story. But yes, if they could actually be married to the men that they want, they would. This concludes my list. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, sister. And she's so right. The bottom line is that every woman wants to get married. Which woman in her right mind who wouldn't want the security of a man that could take care of her, share her bills, even if it's 50-50? Hell, if today some woman would be happy with taking 25-75 with her paying the 75%. But men are not freaking stepping up anymore. A lot of men have said, nah, not worth it for me. I don't get shit from this. So why would I even give up 25%?
Here are the 10 most common lies women tell men every single day. Number 1, I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. Translation, I'm not ready for a relationship with you. When she actually meets the guy she wants, she will clear her schedule. She will move cities and introduce him to mom in 72 hours. If she's confused about you, I'm sorry, but you were never the prize. Number 2, I want a nice, good guy. No, biggest lie in modern dating. Nice equals spineless in her world. She wants the guy who can say no, who has boundaries, and who isn't terrified of upsetting her. That's why the she cries about still gets her wet, while the nice guy gets friend-zoned into oblivion. Number 3,
I want to pause her there because, gentlemen, I see a lot of men who actually was the guy that she wanted when she got married to him. And then she broke him down to become that yes man. And a lot of men have become a different man in the marriage. When he was the boyfriend, he was the fucking asshole. That's what she loved about him. He was freaking strong. He put down the boundaries. Then he got married and was like, okay, yes, there, okay. And she just grind him down to just being that yes man. All of a sudden, she lost respect for him. Then he wonders why she treating him like shit. You cannot expect the woman to love you like she loved you in the beginning and you're somebody different. Even though she said that that's what she wanted, how she grind you into that. No, don't become that guy. You have to hold.
The moral of the story is, like I said in my last video, don't listen to women, bro. They give terrible advice, especially to men, bro. They would never give you advice on how they really like their man to act. They're gonna give you advice on how they think they want their man to act, or how they feel they want their man to act. They all go off feelings, bro. They never go off anything other than how they feel or how people might perceive them. If a woman will never walk around and say, I want to get choked up, but most of them want to get choked up during bedtime, though.
Hold your frame that she married. The man that she married, you have to be that guy, man. It's like she wanted that freaking wild freaking buck. You got to stay in that frame. You got to keep telling her no, fuck no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. You still got to bend her over the freaking kitchen counter every once in a while. Not just because she's your wife now that you're going to resort to the bedroom. No, you still got to do that nasty shit that you guys used to do in the beginning. You got to keep putting in the effort, gentlemen. The equivalent of that is if she became fat once she got married. You wouldn't like that, would you? Exactly. That's why you still have to be the freaking guy, the man that she married in the beginning.
He's just a friend. Sorry, no, there's no such thing as platonic male best friends who aren't secretly in love with her. He is an orbiter, a backup plan, a vulture circling ahead. Men don't invest time, attention, and emotional labor into women they aren't trying to sleep with. So never ignore the friend. Number 4. Money doesn't matter to me. It matters more than she will ever admit. She doesn't need you to be filthy rich, but she needs you to be resourceful. Women are hardwired to choose the man who can protect and provide for her. So stay broke and watch how that fast love turns into, I need space. Number 5, I've only slept with 4 guys. Take whatever number she gives you and add 5 to 10 minimum. That math never adds up because the truth will make her feel judged. High mileage usually means higher chaos. Number 6, my past doesn't matter. I've evolved. I've changed. Your past is the best predictor of your future. If her history is a dumpster fire of cheating, drama, and broken men, guess who's getting burned next? You are, my friend.
Gentlemen, understand that her past is exactly what you're going to get in your future. And even though she don't know it, most women don't even know that their past have broken something inside them, literally ripped out her oxytocin receptors. She can't bond with you. She can pretend, but she can't pretend for long term. That's why by year 3, you'll start to see a switch up, total lack of sexual activity, frustration, miserable. It will all start going downhill at year 3. You have to vet her past properly. If she's been through a lot of D, my friend, it's a great indicator that your marriage will not survive long term. It probably won't hit over 5 years, and I'm being generous.
People don't change unless the pain of staying the same is worse than the pain of growth. Number 7, oh, I didn't see your texts. I'm sorry. She lives on that phone like it's an oxygen tank. She saw it, she ignored it. Number 8, I want a guy who's vulnerable and cries with me. She wants a man who's strong enough to hold space when she cries. She doesn't want you sobbing on her shoulder at 2 a.m. because your feelings got hurt. Number 9.
All right, let's pause that a second because I've always noticed this issue. Every podcast I'm on, I'm always hearing, oh, I want a man who's emotionally intelligent. Gentlemen, every single time a woman says that, ask her what that means. Define emotional intelligent. Most women have no freaking clue what that means. And then when she says, well, I want a guy that will share his feelings, you push back and say, really? You want me to share what I feel? You want me to be whining to you every day? No, that's not what I want. So how much whining do you want me to give you? Every week? No, that's too much. No. Okay, once a month you need to be very specific because I need to understand what this emotional intelligence means because most women have no idea what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to freaking emotional intelligence. It's just some made up term that these women have freaking invented to keep men guessing. Don't put up with it, gentlemen. Do not put up with it. And if you start using...
Bro, when a woman bring up some stupid shit about emotional intelligence, just don't even listen. Just act like you ain't even hear that shit. Just ignore it and keep the conversation going on and change the subject. It's easy to change the subject on them because they want to talk about random shit anyway. Just be like, oh, so what would you do yesterday? Ask her about her outfit. Anything to throw off her damn scent with that emotional intelligence. Bull crap.
In that term, you will just become a little bitch just like them because the word has absolutely no meaning. Break down those 2 words. Emotional. What does emotion mean? There's a plethora of different emotions. It doesn't mean just crying, anger, sadness, frustration, rage, hurt. We can go through the plethora of emotions, right? Intelligence. What's intelligence? It's your ability to understand, learn, apply knowledge, and that could apply to anything, man. So what you're saying is you need me to understand and adapt and on how to apply all of those emotions. You're not a psychologist. You're not a psychiatrist. You're a human being that has normal reactions to normal situations. But for some reason, women want you to be this amazing, emotionally intelligent individual that can freaking navigate every single one of these emotions.
When they say emotional intelligence, 9 times out of 10, what that means is read my mind. However I feel, you should know how I feel because you the man.
Who? Like who? Like her? We know women are the least emotional intelligent because they cannot regulate any of their emotion. They can't. They're the worst at it. But she wants you to be this amazing person that have this broad knowledge on how to control all of your emotions. Hey, be emotionally intelligent. I'm not making this shit up. I just broke down the 2 words for you and asked you how you can apply it. Answer those questions and I'll be happy to change my mind. But in essence, it's a made up term.
I don't know what I want. She knows exactly what the hell she wants. She just doesn't want you to know that you're not it. This is a test. Weak men chase clarity. Strong men walk away. And number 10, I'm not like the other girls, I promise. Every girl who says this is exactly like the rest, biologically wired to chase strength, status, and leadership. The second you believe her unicorn story is the second she loses respect. Stop listening to her words, start watching her actions. Words are free. Behavior costs something. That's why behavior is where truth hides. Which lie hurt you the most? Drop your number down below.
You know, every woman like to think that they can convince a man that they're not like the rest of the girls. I saw this video the other day of 2 people having a discussion in a car. And the woman says, there's nobody out there like me. And you look over to the side and it's a massive group of sexy girls just walking down the street.
You'll never find another girl like me ever again. There's no one else like me. Oh my God. You'll never find another girl like me ever again.
Exactly. There are hundreds of millions of fresh girls like you every day just spouting out. You want proof of it? Just look around, man. Just look around. So gentlemen, don't ever think that your woman is so-called special. Find a woman that's willing to work with you. Now, if you want to say that's special, yeah, that is special. However, if you think that you're not going to find any as beautiful or any as sexy, no, they're out there. They're a dime a dozen. And that's what women are talking about. Let's see if we can find one more woman who's confessing to the lies that they tell men. All right, let's go to Africa. Let's hear what a woman is saying over there.
These are lies that women tell men. But this is what those lies actually mean. Number 1 lie is when the woman tells you that you're the only one that she's talking to. You know, a lot of women even go as far as even showing you, babe, look at this one.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the things since I've been 15 years old. I'm 38, bro. Is that I never believe nothing that they say, especially when they say you don't even want to. Bruh, when I first did dirty by a female, it was like 15 years old, and it taught me a good lesson. Even though I knew before that because my uncles and just watching family members as women around me behave, how they always talk to other dudes and had another dude on the side. I always knew women never just had you as the only one. They always had a backup plan, bro. Always.
That is texting you, oh babe, not lie. You see that one that she's texting you, now the one where she don't like. You see the guy with package with the text her, she will never show you.
And what made me really understand that women just not talking to you and they have multiple men is when you hit them up on the phone, like the one lady said in the last video, I didn't get your text. That's cap, bro. Most females got the phone glued to their hand. That's like they fucking third hand. You know what I'm saying? So when they say they ain't, no, she just didn't want to talk to you right now. She had another dude, or you ain't really her type. Either or.
Yeah. But she's showing you the one that is texting her. Maybe the guy will you don't get money or anything. You understand? Because she don't like she won't prove to you, say she's a loyal babe. See, I'm telling you something. As long as she's a young, vibrant girl, you are not the only one she's talking to. Maybe you're the only one she's dating at that time, which is maybe because of the no availability of better. And when I mean better options, but But you're not the only one she's talking to, trust me.
Yes, gentlemen, if she's showing you proof of men who are texting her, she's trying to make you jealous to show that she's also in demand, but she's not really showing you the other guy that she likes. She's not going to show you that guy. She don't want to expose him. If she can show you the one that she don't want texting her, trust me, there are other guys that she do have texting her that she wants or she'd already have as part of her roster.
Come on, that women tell men is she'll tell you that she's not ready for a relationship. What it actually means is she's not ready for a relationship with you. You understand? At that point in time, you're not just her best option. She just feels like maybe she can just be talking to you, but she's hoping that a better option comes along, but she doesn't want to lose you totally. She just wants to keep you as a friend, keep you around, but she doesn't want to date you. She doesn't want to commit to you because she believes that she can do better.
AKA, she want to use your dumb ass as a guinea pig for boyfriend treatment, cuddling, you know what I'm saying, whining too, picking her stuff up if she need help with groceries, all that goofy ass shit. Treating you like a straight rag doll.
She believes that she can get better option. And number three lie that women tell men is, see, if a woman tells you this lie and you believe it, I don't know what exactly is wrong with you. Maybe you just don't like yourself. A woman tells you that she does not like money. Even you that is watching this video, do you hate money? Don't you like money? Every single human being on this earth loves money. Now, a lot of women do say this, I don't like money, because she doesn't want you to feel like she's materialistic. She doesn't want you to feel like she's materialistic, or she actually wants to date you, but you are all about hustle, 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 and she's trying to convince you that don't worry, I don't like money like that. I mean, we can work it out. See, that's what she'll tell you. But let's say some months or some months down the relationship, she'll one day she might just have one particular financial constraint or something, and you're unable to come through for her. You go see she will disrespect you, she'll belittle you. The same person that told you that she not like money, now lie, she just tell you that to just like you guys can start dating and all. But because she tells you she don't like money, no means me just go inside the relationship then just relax.
Yeah. Women who say, oh, I don't really like money like that. She's just being deceptive. The woman is right. Every woman likes money. Don't ever listen to these women. Watch how they respond. Watch how they respond to whether you have money or whether you don't have money. Watch how they respond to when you give them money. Watch how they respond to when you take them out and how excited they get when you do something for them or don't do something for them. Do both. Watch their reaction. The bottom line is, gentlemen, never, ever, ever rely on what comes out of a woman's mouth. Women lie. This is the problem. Women lie. And she will lie to get exactly what she wants. Women are naturally very manipulative and they use their mouths as weapons. It could be used to soothe your soul, or it could be used as a weapon to cut deep, or it could be used as a weapon to get resources from you. But watch her actions. What is it that she responds to? If you take a woman out and she says, hey, listen, we shouldn't go to this expensive restaurant. Let's just go buy a little pizza down the road and let's save the money. And, I know you're trying to buy a house. So why don't you put that money into the house? Or I see that you're trying to build a business. Let's not spend this stupid money. If she responds that way, that's a woman. That's a good woman. If she goes, oh, this is so nice. Okay, you shouldn't spend all of this money, but still in the freaking fine dining restaurant eating the food. No, you shouldn't have spent this. Oh my God, can you take a selfie with me? This is so nice. Oh, you shouldn't have spent on. She don't give a hoot. She's just blowing smoke up your ass. She is enjoying it. If she had said beforehand, no, I don't want to go to a nice restaurant because I know you don't have that money right now. Spend it somewhere else. That would be the woman you want. All right, gentlemen, I just thought I'd bring you this short and sweet one today. Was it short? I don't know.
The moral of the story is, man, watch what they do, not what they say. And you will be way better off when you're dealing with women. And most good women don't want to use you for your resources. They want to use your resources to make you better, because they know once you better, it trickles down to them. That's just the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Amen. But shout out to Asker, older man. I'm going to leave a link to the video down in the description. I want y'all to like, comment, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. And if y'all see this video, let older man know I reacted to his video. And show him some love, show me some love. Hit that like button. Leave a heart down in the comment section so I can know that y'all real. And until next time, man, it's the Modern Man Experience. We out of here. Peace.